how many words have you found at this point in your inspiration that you're using to create your found poem? I have quite a bit, so we'll see if I use them all, or we'll see if I have to go back diving through my magazine here. And I kind of just put the scraps to the side. Now, you can use construction paper. You can use whatever type of paper you like. I just used what we had here in the house, which is printing paper. So that's kind of the point of this virtual lunch with art. It's really using the things you have in the house. You'll see I have some tape. That's because we didn't have any glue sticks, to my surprise, since we have school-age kids. But this works just fine. I just have to lay my words out correctly and then tape over them. No problem. And then I have markers and crayons, because if you've joined me before, you know that I like to also doodle once I am done with the project. So I'm going to start laying out my words, and I'll encourage you to do the same. I thought the phone was on and I didn't want it to go off, but it's clearly shut off, you guys, so don't worry. We won't have any interruptions here. So while I'm looking at these words that I chose, and I'll read them out to you, and you'll see if there is some sort of connection that you can pick up on from the words that I chose automatically without thinking. They just kind of spoke with me, or spoke to me, while I was flipping the pages of the magazine. So, we have here some words. I have to make sure that it's the side of the paper that I like to use, and that I'm not using words that I have not chosen. This activity can take you as long as you like. It can be as short as you like. You can narrow down your words. You can tell yourself, hey, I'm going to choose 10 words. I'm going to choose 5 words. You can choose as many words as you like to make the process longer or shorter, depending on your mood and what you have going on that day. All right. So, and I am going to leave the words on one paper and then start a new paper with the poem, so that I don't have to adjust the words or move them off the sheet. I can kind of see them live and in person, and I drop one, and that's okay. So my words that I have are heart, driven, life, soul, create, hero, strength, healing, requires, connected, of, home, comfortable, spiritual, breathe, resist, own, slow down, rhythm, connected, your, adjust, skin, power, and my. So going through those words, I think there's some sort of connection there with them. To me, while I was reading them, they already kind of sounded like a poem in itself, because they were all kind of connected to the osmosis, if I may use that word, of the inner soul, or connection of the soul and spirit and body, health, not just being a physical thing, but being a mental one as well, which is why I love projects like this, because it really does slow you down, and it really does make you think about what you're feeling. I'm going to go ahead and ball these up, because they're kind of in my way, and I'm going to just throw them to the side, guys, so that I can move my papers. Alrighty. Okay, so now I'm going to start constructing the poem and putting my thoughts together and putting them on paper, and then we'll see what we come up with. Alright? Enjoy your work. It's kind of cool when you use different size words, because then you really get a work of art, uh, and not just poetry, but you bring in visual arts, therapeutic art as well, and you really create something that speaks to you and who you are, and it's really a one-of-a-kind work. So even though it's really small and it's kind of aggravating, it's really kind of fun to see the different sizes come together. So I think I have the words that I want to use. I am missing a few words, so I do have to go diving back into my inspiration to find words to connect. And hopefully I find them in here and that it's not too long of a process to do so. So, found one. For the word by, you guys. B-Y. And wouldn't you know it, in a book full of articles, it is proven to be one of the toughest words. That's alright. We are going to improvise. Alright. So, now it's time to put the words on the paper and get them to stay in place. This will be much easier with glue, but again, we are using what we have at home to create little masterpieces of art. And sometimes you just need a letter. So like I just needed a letter. I take it off another word that I found that I'm not using and just tack it onto the end of a word that I'm using. Because I feel bad that I can't find this word. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make the word. And sometimes it comes to you later. And you're like, oh, yeah, I can make the word. All right. Now I feel better that I have all of my words in place. Now it's going to be time. I'm going to tuck this right into my inspiration book. And I'll put that to the side here. And then I will carefully try to tape these letters down to the paper. And if anybody knows anything about this tape, is it gets lost sometimes. So we're gonna hope that, like our found poem, this tape continues to find its way onto our paper. Oh, there we go. So I think instead of doing individual pieces of tape, I am going to tape the lines themselves to keep the words as neat as possible. Alright guys, I'm going to put the tape over here. And now I'll read you my poem. So my found poem for today reads, my heart requires a home of healing. My soul creates life, resists, breathes, willpower. Heroes connected by rhythm and strength. So that's my poem. I don't want you guys to get caught up in rhyming. I want you to get caught up in things that speak to you, speak to where you are. You know me again. If you know me, you know I like to doodle. So I'm going to go ahead and make, see if I had glue, I would have a little bit more of a paper to work with and create something interwoven into the poem itself. But since I don't, I'll quickly create something that I do decent. I'm not a drawer at all. But I do like making flowers. So I'll make a little flower here. My favorite color is yellow. What's your favorite color? Remember to use those things that speak to you, things that are true to you, and things that make you happy. And so that's what I'll do. And my mom's favorite color is purple, so I'll do a yellow nucleus of my flower, and then I'll make it purple around that nucleus. And we are done. So this is my finished project. This is my poem. You can keep it in your scrapbook. You can hang it. You can frame it. You can make a cute little wall if you have your kids participate. Cute little family projects to quickly hang and make your home personalized and let people see your energy when they walk into your space. And as I'm telling you this, I'm thinking of this for my own family. So I hope you enjoyed today's Lunch with Art. And if it is at a different time that you watch this video, so it's not lunch, but it's dinner, or it's an evening, or it's brunch, or it's breakfast, whatever time of day it may be, I hope you enjoy.